Are you one of the millions of men over 60 who wake up multiple times each night to urinate, feeling that uncomfortable pressure that just won't go away? I'm Dr. Sophia Brooks, and after 3 decades as a urologist specializing in men's health, I've discovered something alarming that most doctors won't tell you. The very habits you think are helping you sleep better at night might actually be launching a silent attack on your prostate, robbing you of your natural vitality and masculine energy. Tonight, while you're preparing for bed, your prostate could be under assault from 5 seemingly innocent nighttime routines that are slowly draining your intimate power and leaving you feeling less like the confident man you once were. I've seen thousands of men walk through my office doors frustrated and embarrassed, wondering why their bodies are betraying them. They tell me about the constant interruptions to their sleep, the weakening stream, the feeling that they're losing control over their most basic bodily functions. What breaks my heart is that many of these men have been unknowingly sabotaging their prostate health through habits they believed were beneficial. The truth is, your evening routine might be the very thing that's awakening problems in your most intimate areas, disrupting the delicate balance your body needs to maintain optimal circulation and natural masculine vigor. The statistics are staggering and frankly alarming. Recent studies show that over 80% of men over 60 experience some form of prostate discomfort. Yet what the medical community rarely discusses is how our modern nighttime habits are accelerating these problems. Your prostate, that walnut-sized gland that plays such a crucial role in your masculine vitality, is being bombarded by choices you make every single evening. These habits create inflammation, disrupt natural hormone production, and interfere with the blood flow that keeps your intimate areas healthy and functioning optimally. The science reveals that men who continue these 5 dangerous evening patterns are 3 times more likely to experience severe prostate issues within the next 5 years. Think about your current bedtime routine. You probably believe you're doing everything right, following advice you've heard for years about good sleep hygiene and healthy living. But here's what research from leading urological institutions has uncovered. The conventional wisdom about evening habits is not only wrong for men over 60, but it's actually creating the perfect storm for prostate problems. Your body's natural circadian rhythms, combined with age-related changes in hormone production, make you particularly vulnerable to these evening assaults on your prostate health. The inflammation cascade that begins with these seemingly harmless habits can take years to reverse, which is why addressing them now is absolutely critical for maintaining your masculine energy and confidence. Let me tell you about Mr. Robert Thompson, a 67-year-old retired mechanic who came to see me last year. Robert was a proud man who had always taken care of himself, but he was waking up 4 to 5 times every night, feeling exhausted and frustrated. His wife told me privately that he'd lost his spark, that confidence that had always made him so attractive to her. Robert's evening routine seemed perfectly normal. He'd have his evening coffee while watching the news, do some light reading in bed, and take his daily vitamins right before sleeping. He thought he was being responsible about his health. What Robert didn't realize was that each of these habits was creating a perfect storm of inflammation and hormonal disruption in his prostate. After I revealed these 5 dangerous evening patterns to him, and he made the changes I'm about to share with you, Robert experienced something remarkable. Within just 6 weeks, his nighttime wake-ups dropped to just once per night. And his wife mentioned that he seemed to have recovered that natural masculine confidence that had been slowly fading away. The transformation wasn't just physical for Robert. He told me he felt like he'd awakened something that had been sleeping inside him, that he had rekindled a vitality he thought was gone forever. This is what happens when you stop attacking your prostate and start nurturing it with the right evening habits. Your body remembers how to function optimally. Your natural energy returns, and you begin to feel like the powerful, confident man you've always been. The key is understanding exactly which habits are sabotaging your intimate health and replacing them with practices that support your natural masculine vigor. Now, let me reveal the truth about what's really happening in your bedroom and bathroom every night. The first habit that's secretly attacking your prostate is something that 90% of men over 60 do without thinking twice. You're consuming liquid after 6 p.m., particularly caffeinated beverages like coffee, tea, or soda. Here's what medical research has discovered about this seemingly innocent habit. When you drink fluids in the evening, especially those containing caffeine, you're forcing your prostate to work overtime during the very hours when it should be resting and regenerating. Caffeine acts as a diuretic and an irritant to the prostate tissue, causing inflammation that accumulates night after night. But here's the secret that changed everything for my patients. If you stop all liquid intake 3 hours before bedtime and switch your evening beverage to a specific anti-inflammatory herbal blend, you give your prostate the chance to reduce inflammation naturally. The herbs that work most powerfully are saw palmetto, pygeum, and nettle root, consumed as a warm tea at least 4 hours before sleep. This simple change allows your prostate to enter its natural healing phase, reducing the swelling that causes those frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. The second dangerous habit involves your evening meal timing, and this revelation shocked even me when I first discovered it through my clinical research. Men over 60 who eat their largest meal within 3 hours of bedtime are creating a hormonal chaos that directly attacks prostate health. When you consume a heavy meal late in the evening, your body redirects blood flow away from your prostate and toward your digestive system right when your prostate needs optimal circulation for repair and regeneration. Additionally, late eating spikes insulin levels, which triggers inflammation throughout your body, including your prostate tissue. The foods that are most damaging during evening hours are refined carbohydrates, sugary desserts, and processed meats. These create an acidic environment in your body that inflames prostate tissue and disrupts the delicate balance of hormones that maintain your masculine vitality. The solution that transformed my patients' lives involves finishing your last substantial meal by 6 p.m. and, if you must eat something later, choosing specific prostate-friendly foods like a handful of raw pumpkin seeds or a small piece of wild-caught salmon. These foods actually support prostate health by providing zinc and omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and support healthy hormone production. Here's the third evening habit that's silently destroying your prostate health, and it's something that might surprise you. Taking your daily vitamins and supplements right before bed seems like a healthy choice, but for men over 60, it can be devastating to prostate function. Most commercial multivitamins contain synthetic forms of nutrients that your body struggles to process, especially when your digestive system is supposed to be resting. More importantly, many vitamins contain iron, which accumulates in prostate tissue and creates oxidative stress that damages cells and promotes inflammation. The timing of supplement intake is crucial because your body's absorption and processing capabilities change dramatically as you age. When you take supplements late in the evening, you're forcing your liver and kidneys to work when they should be detoxifying and regenerating, which creates a cascade of inflammatory responses that directly impact your prostate. The breakthrough approach I recommend to my patients involves taking all supplements in the morning with breakfast, and specifically choosing a prostate-targeted formula that contains lycopene, selenium, and beta-sitosterol. These nutrients work synergistically to protect prostate cells and support healthy urinary function, but only when taken at the optimal time when your body can properly utilize them. The fourth habit that's attacking your prostate might be the most surprising of all, and it involves something you do in your bedroom that you probably think is beneficial for your health. Many men over 60 sleep in overly warm environments or use electric blankets, believing that warmth promotes better sleep. However, research has revealed that elevated testicular and prostate temperatures during sleep severely impair the production of testosterone and other hormones essential for prostate health. Your prostate requires a cooler environment during nighttime hours to function optimally and produce the protective substances that prevent inflammation and cellular damage. When you sleep in excessive warmth, you're essentially cooking your prostate, disrupting its natural regenerative processes and creating an environment where harmful bacteria can flourish. The optimal sleep temperature for prostate health is between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and your bedroom should have adequate ventilation to maintain cool, fresh air circulation. Additionally, switching to breathable, natural fiber bedding materials like organic cotton or bamboo helps regulate body temperature and prevents the moisture buildup that can contribute to bacterial growth in the genital area. The fifth and perhaps most critical evening habit that's devastating your prostate involves your bathroom routine, specifically the way you're emptying your bladder before bed. Most men over 60 have developed the habit of forcing urination, or straining to ensure their bladder is completely empty before sleep. This well-intentioned practice actually creates tremendous pressure on the prostate gland, causing microtrauma that accumulates over time and leads to inflammation, scarring, and reduced function. When you strain during urination, you're essentially squeezing your prostate like a sponge, forcing inflammatory fluids into the tissue and disrupting the delicate network of blood vessels that supply this vital gland. The proper technique involves allowing urination to occur naturally, taking your time, and using gentle abdominal breathing to relax the pelvic floor muscles. Additionally, the position you use for nighttime urination matters more than most men realize. Sitting down for nighttime urination reduces pressure on the prostate and allows for more complete bladder emptying without straining. This simple change has helped thousands of my patients reduce their nighttime wake-ups and improve their overall prostate comfort. But here's what ties all of these habits together and why they're so devastating when combined. Each of these 5 evening practices creates inflammation in your prostate tissue. And inflammation is the root cause of virtually every prostate problem men face as they age. When inflammation becomes chronic, it interferes with the normal production of prostatic fluid, the substance that nourishes sperm and maintains urinary tract health. This inflammatory cascade also disrupts the production of hormones like testosterone and DHT, which are essential for maintaining masculine vitality, confidence, and intimate function. The beautiful truth is that when you eliminate these 5 dangerous habits and replace them with prostate-supporting practices, your body's natural healing mechanisms can reverse years of damage in a surprisingly short time. The transformation my patients experience goes far beyond just fewer trips to the bathroom at night. They report feeling more energetic, more confident, and more like their younger selves. Their intimate relationships improve, their sleep quality increases dramatically, and they wake up feeling refreshed and vital instead of tired and frustrated. This is the power of working with your body's natural rhythms instead of against them, of nurturing your prostate instead of unknowingly attacking it every single evening. I want you to start tonight with just one change. Choose the habit that resonates most with your current situation and modify it according to what I've shared. Pay attention to how your body responds over the next week. Notice if you're waking up less frequently, if your stream feels stronger, if you're sleeping more deeply. These are signs that your prostate is beginning to heal and your natural masculine vitality is awakening from its slumber. Remember, your prostate health is directly connected to your overall masculine energy and confidence. When you take care of this vital gland, you're not just preventing problems. You're actively supporting the biological systems that make you feel like a powerful, vital man. The changes I've shared with you tonight have helped thousands of men reclaim their natural strength and vitality, and I believe they can do the same for you. I'd love to hear about your experience with these changes, so please share your story in the comments below. Which of these 5 habits surprised you the most? Have you already started implementing any of these recommendations? Your journey toward optimal prostate health and renewed masculine vitality starts with the choices you make tonight. and I'm here to support you every step of the way toward reclaiming the confident, energetic man you're meant to be.